Okay, what we're going to look at now is what we call conditional formatting. So if we look at this table here, conditional formatting allows you to control the formatting relative to a condition being met. So you can set parameters saying that if something is bad, it must appear red, or if it's good, it should be green. You can also have conditional formatting showing, progress bars like this on how big the value is compared to the other values in the table. So if we wanted to recreate this on this data here, I'm going to show you how we can do that now. So again, we need to put in the total. So we know that the total is equal to the quantity multiplied by the price. We're going to drag that all the way down. You can see when you drag formulas down, it often overwrites the formatting here. So what we can do, we can right click, format cells, grab that for the top of the cell, that for the bottom of the cell. And you can see it's back. I've chosen a different line. This one's a bit thicker, but yeah, you get the idea of that. So now what we want to do, we want to do conditional formatting. So what do we want to conditionally format? If we already have it here, we can always try and use our format painter, but let's do it from scratch. So we're going to go across here. We're going to go to view. Where are we? Home. Conditional formatting. Here we go. So what do we want to do? We can click down, and here we can define rules. Do we want to highlight cells according to rules? And what we've done on this original table, we've compared it to the target, saying that if it is below the target, it's red, and if it's above the target, it's green. We can have less than rules. We can have between rules, text containing, date occurring, duplicate values. We can have top bottom rules, so you can highlight the top 10 items, top 10%, bottom 10. So this is where you can highlight things that are already doing well, and you can highlight in red things that are not doing so well. Data bars, that's exactly what we did here. You can have color scales, where from the highest value will be green, so the lowest value will be red, and you can choose the different scales. And you can have icon sets showing, is something doing good or bad compared to whatever rules you're setting. So what we can do, we can define a new rule. So we can just click on the rule there. You can have a 2-color scale, type lowest. This is going to give you a range, changing colors across, where here we only used red and green. So to keep it in line with what we've got there, we can go here and we can say highlight cell rules greater than. So if it's greater than this value here, it should be green fill with dark green text. And there you can see it's done that. Now we can do exactly the same for the less than. So there, keeps defaulting to that. We just go and select our target that we're comparing against, and we say light red with dark red text. And there you can see we've got our conditional formatting. So you can define one that has a gradient in color, or you can just do that quick option like I just did. If I copy this and I paste it just as values, so I don't want any other formatting, I want to paste it just as the value, we can do the same as what we did here. I'm not going to highlight the total for now, but you can go and you can add data bars like that. So what it's doing, it's showing 1.5 as the biggest value, as the full bar, and everything else relative to that. So you can very easily see what's doing well and what is not doing well using things like conditional formatting. So this is a very, very nice feature to highlight in a report where things are going well and where they're not going too well.